Gregori. I'm Eric Montez.
And I'm Tommy Tran. Today is Friday, February 1st.
Today we bring you a sports segment with Dominic Dominguez, as well as brief you on a proposed league transformation.
Annie Matthews also gives us a tour of gaming places around town, and we have an introduction to a new package, Senior Moments with Alyssa Jimenez.
And to wrap up, we will take a look at why you should join Gregori's journalism programs. JNN starts now.
As part of Joseph A. Gregori Salute to Academic Excellence, the school would like to recognize students for their achievements by awarding the Academic Block G at the March banquet. If you think you qualify, please pick up an application in the SBO and have it turned in by February 8th. You may qualify if you have high academic achievement, participate in academic school competition, or if you are a lifetime member of CSF. If you have any questions, see Mr. Orlando at N208. Sadie Hawkins is just around the corner. The dance will take place Friday, March 1st in the cafeteria. This year's theme is classic couples, so come in matching outfits or pairs of your choice. So girls, this is your chance to make the move. Monday, February 4th is the start of the girls' soccer tryouts. If you haven't already, make sure you have been cleared to play with all paperwork turned into the SBO and Coach Moore. To speak more about sports, here's Dominic Dominguez with his sports report.
What is up, Gregori High? This is Dominic Dominguez, and I'm now your man in the studio. I'm the new sports go-to guy and cover recent scores and remind you of upcoming games, and in the future I'll bring athletes into the studio to get some insights on the teams. For now, let's recap this week. Boys beat Downey 68-57, and girls came out victorious in both their games this week, beating Joho 69-24 and Downey 63-18. It's pretty crazy if you ask me. And if I'm not mistaken, the girls are undefeated this year, so shout out to you guys. We are taping this in advance of last night's wrestling match against Bayer and girls basketball against Davis, so I can't give you those scores right now. Wrestling team sectionals begins tomorrow at Lincoln and Stockton, so if you're headed up north this weekend, make sure you drop by and show our Jag wrestlers some love. Well, that's it for sports this week. Up next, we have Tim Gallagher and Catherine Siciliani reporting on the proposed realignment of the Modesto Metro Conference. I don't know if you heard of this, but the CIF is trying to blow up the MMC forever, so take a look.
The Modesto Metro Conference is currently made up of 7 schools: Modesto High, Bayer, Downey, Enox, Davis, Johansen, and Gregori. This may change if the California Interscholastic Federation, or CIF, is successful in realigning the various leagues in the Sac Joaquin section. The CIF recently unveiled the proposal for realigning the Sac Joaquin section, which will directly affect all sports programs in Modesto. However, the current proposals are being met with resistance for most of the leagues involved.
They changed the Stockton schools 4 years ago. They've realigned some of the Sacramento schools, 2 and 3 years ago. It's our turn. And they feel that we're not equitable. We're not. Davis, we have to get Davis and Johansen to where they compete. At 12, 13, 1,400 kids, they just don't have enough students to put the same quality of team on the field as we do.
I spent 16 years in Lodi Unified. Well, about 10 years ago, when we went through this process, the 12 schools here in Stockton and Lodi couldn't figure out what to do. And a lot of it had to do with competitive equity. So we ended up splitting rivals in opposite leagues. People went crazy. They're talking about bringing it back now. But the rivalry still stayed intact. They play each other in week 5 in football and find a way in basketball.
So, we don't know the final result. What we do know is what the current MMC and CCC look like now and what they will look like after the realignment proposal. The 2 leagues would split, sending the bigger schools into the CCC and the smaller ones into the MMC. The change would also include Oakdale in the MMC and Modesto Christian for basketball only into the CCC. The current location of the 2 leagues makes sense. The MMC is situated around the Modesto area in the north, while the CCC is located further south from Turlock all the way to Merced. If the realignment were to go into effect, you'd see the 2 leagues dispersed between the north and south.
The money to send schools to places like Merced and Elwater, that's going to come directly out of any ticket revenue that we make, and the school district most likely won't have money to increase transportation for athletics.
For example, if the Gregori football team was bused to Bayer, all 3 levels would share 1 bus for the night, the bus itself costing around $266. A round trip to Bayer is 14 miles, making a total of 3 trips back and forth would be 42 miles, costing $123. Total cost for the evening, $390. This is the cost of busing the Gregori football team to Merced. For just the varsity bus, it would cost $173. A round trip to Merced is 100 miles, costing $295. For varsity alone, it would cost $468. The total cost for the evening, including the freshman and JV team, would be $1,457.33. That's about a $1,000 difference in cost.
I just think financially right now is not the right time. If they would have done this 4 or 5 years ago when districts had money, but you're looking at anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 per sport just in transportation costs. The MMC wants to stay together. Okay? As a whole, the district office wants to stay together. The CCC doesn't want to join the MMC. So the section has to not only battle the MMC, they also have to battle the CCC. And both entities, neither one wants this merger.
I think the MMC is a great league. The Modesto Metro Conference is a super league for Modesto schools. That's why it's called the MMC. But if you combine the MMC with the Atwater Merced schools and add Oakdale, you no longer have the MMC. You have a collection of 7 or 8 schools. Pete and the section office has a very difficult job because they're trying to find that competitive balance for everybody.
Everybody's not going to be completely happy. I understand that. But Tim, this is a puzzle. If you go to the store and you buy a jigsaw puzzle, you can see what the end product is. Hey, that's where we got to go. So you pick up a piece of the puzzle, it's going to go somewhere up here in the upper left-hand corner because that's where the tree is. This is a puzzle that there's no set answer for. What the end result is, nobody knows as of today.
I think they have a point. That we do have to do what's right, but there's got to be, in today's day and times with today's budget and everybody talking about canceling sports, there has to be some type of compromise.
You use a great term, compromise. What does compromise mean? Getting your way? To me, it's not me getting my way. I'm not a voting member. You know, I can do what is right, Tim, or I can do what is popular. In my tenure, I have tried to do what is right, and I've lived by that adage, and I believe very strongly in it.
Everyone seems to have their own opinion regarding the realignment, but in the end, there needs to be a balance met between what is practical for the CIF and what is practical for the local leagues. For now, the CIF is considering counter-proposals that were presented at the realignment meeting on January 29th. There will be 3 more meetings held, one on February 19th, one on March 12th, and the last will be held on April 9th if a decision has not been made by then. With Tim Gallagher, I'm Catherine Siciliani, reporting for JAG Network News.
Enough about breakups. Listen up, lovers. Here are a few ways on campus to surprise your sweetheart. Art Club will be selling duct tape pencil roses for Valentine's Day for only $2. You can go by K105 and pre-order a custom rose, or you can buy one at lunch and before school starting Monday the 11th. The Gregori Floral Shop will start to take Valentine balloon and flower pre-orders on Monday, February 4th, so come to room M103 and place your order, or see their Valentine gift selections. Come and buy some sweets for your sweetheart at lunch in front of the N Building. Beginning on Monday, February 4th, the price is only $1 for a treat and a note to be delivered in class on Valentine's Day. The Drama Department presents the 2nd annual Valentine Dinner Show on February 13th in the cafeteria. Our talented Valentine performers will delight you with love songs and a short comedy about blind dates. Dinner includes spaghetti, salad, and bread for an unbelievable price of $10. Looking for something to do on Valentine's Day? Annie brings us to local hangout spots for this week's beat.
What's up, Jags? I'm Annie Matthews, and I'm back with the Bee. After the long winter break and the recent 3-day weekend, you may be tired of meeting up with your friends at the mall or your house or any of your other usual hangout spots. I spent the past week hunting for trendy teen haunts, some of which you may recognize and some of which you may never have heard of. All of them have one thing in common: gaming. Kickin' It is a gaming center on the corner of Sylvan and Klaus, right down the street from Enoch's High. Entrance is $5 for an hour to enjoy air hockey, pool, and any of the center's comfy couches and gaming consoles.
$5 an hour to do whatever you want, or $20 you can play all day. Fridays and Saturdays are most popular. That's what all the extra noise is there. It's mostly parties, big parties, and I'm going to try and be doing tournaments for Call of Duty and Halo and stuff like that.
My name is Pam Martin. I'm the manager here at McHenry Bowl. I've been here about 14 years at McHenry Bowl. McHenry Bowl's been here over 50 years, and we're a fun place to be for teenagers, families, seniors. There's lots of things to do here at McHenry Bowl. This is after school jam, part of our specials.
McHenry Bowl on McHenry Avenue has an after-school jam every Monday from 4 to 6 and costs only $6 for unlimited music, bowling, and black lights.
My friends and I like to hang out here. It's a great place. The atmosphere is fun. They play good music.
I like the black lights.
I'm standing here outside of Criers Cards and Comics. It may not look like much on the outside, but there is some serious gaming action taking place inside. Let's check it out.
My name is Derek Hutchins. I go to Gregori High School. I like this store because I get to meet a lot of nice people. I get to play cards, as you see, and just everything here is just so cool.
Is this thing on? Okay, I'm Tony Stark. Legit. That's my real name. I meet friends here, you know, it's just a hangout.
Well, it's the only decent card shop, in my opinion. And then also, all my friends come here. All the people that work here are cool. Get cards, trade cards, play cards, practice.
Every Friday night and Saturday afternoon, hordes of Modesto's more geekishly inclined gamers flock inside the comic store to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic the Gathering, Dungeons & Dragons, and countless other card games. Geek may have once been an insult, but now it's a compliment to anyone who knows their cult series and gaming lore. Be sure and check out any of these hot hangout spots if you're looking for something new to do this weekend. I'm Annie Matthews, and that's The Beat.
Thanks, Annie. Attention to juniors in CSF. If you're interested in seeing universities such as Cal Poly, UCSB, UCLA, and Long Beach, then stop by Miss Beatty's room Tuesday at lunch for an informational meeting. Also, applications for CSF for this second semester are due in B104 to Miss Beatty by February 8th. Be sure to apply, seniors, if you'd like to graduate in white with CSF honors. In the topic of seniors, Jay and I would like to introduce a new package called Senior Moments with Alyssa Jimenez.
What's up, Gregori? I'm Alyssa Jimenez, and this is your senior moment. Disneyland Candy money is due today. Turn that into the SBO. Also, keep in mind, the final payment for Sober Grad Cruise Night is due by February 15th, but it's not too late. You can still sign up. 25 spots are still available. Stop by the SBO for more information. Here are some reminders from your college counselor, Miss Argane. If you plan to attend MJC this summer or in the fall, remember that admission applications open on February 1st. Apply now at mjc.edu. The Cast for College workshop is at MJC on February 19th at 6 p.m. For help with applications, counseling, and financial aid information, see Miss Argane. Seniors who apply to a 4- or 2-year college, be sure to log on to your Naviance account and add all the colleges that you applied to. This step will help you prepare for the senior survey you will need to complete prior to checking out during finals. If you have been awarded a scholarship recently, please bring the award letter to Miss Argane. She needs to make a copy of it and give you details about being honored at our first annual Senior Awards Night in May. With senioritis going around, that's probably all you can retain for now. Until next time, I'm Alyssa Jimenez, and this has been your Senior Moment. Stay tuned for our upcoming shows featuring
Our new Teens and Technology series,
wrestling,
highlights on boys basketball,
progress on our stadium,
a Sadie's promo.
and much more.
Well, that's it for this week. I'm Tommy Tran.
And I'm Eric Montez.
See you next time. I'm going first. I am. I'm going first. Move. No.
Ladies first.
No.
I'm only the one.